Hi everybody, Alex Employer from Expert Forex, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about matf.net and the free information that is available on this particular website. It has positively influenced my trading career over the last 10 years very profitably. I have made a lot of money using this information, and that is why I am presenting this video. Now, Matf is a financial website whose purpose is to offer online tools for beginner and advanced traders. And that's what I've been doing over the last 10 years. So no matter what level of experience you have access to all of these free tools and the free information. Now, I have no link with Matf. I am making this video because I am so appreciative of the fantastic information that I've been able to have at my fingertips when making Forex trading decisions. And as you can see, I've done this before. There is a video of mine made in 2017, almost 3 years ago, in which I also promoted Matf because of the fantastic information they have available. There is a Google search that I did. You can see I'm #1 video in that Google search. I'm #2 in the Google search. So I've had a really good relationship with Matf, although I don't know anybody there. So today what I'd like to have a look at specifically is currency volatility. That's a lot of information that they provide on their website. We're going to go into his website and look at the information. And why is this important? Because the relative volatility of one currency compared to the other is very important, because when you're trading breakout or trending techniques or robots, you need highly volatile currencies, and the information there tells you how to find volatile currencies. And then when you're trading sideways or bounce currencies, then you need to use low volatility currencies, and again that information is there. If you are day trading or session trading, as I call it, where you're only trading 3 hours a day or so, and you're looking at the market over that period, you need to be aware of the daily volatility of each currency, and that is very clearly shown in the information. You also need to know the weekly volatility of a currency, because a currency can change from a breakout currency to a sideways currency very quickly between the hours of the day and also between the days of the week. So you would be silly trading certain currencies on certain days on a breakout technique when it's sleeping. But you would be clever if you traded the same currency on a day when it tends to break out and trend, and that information is also available. And then it looks at the volatility in terms of time. How volatile has currency been over, and I think it goes back about 2 years. Sometimes it goes back further. So let's go and look at the website. So on your screen you can see the main page of the matf.net website. We're going into the Forex section, and we are going into the trading tools section. And in the trading tools section you can see a whole lot of trading tools available there. There's correlation, there's volatility distribution, there's indexes, there's pivot point calculations. There's a whole lot of things that you can go and have a look at. As I said, today we're going to be looking at the Forex volatility. Really great information, always 100% up to date. Now we're in the Forex volatility section, and it generally gives volatility over the last 10 weeks. You can, however, change that setting to meet your particular needs. And then they have listed most of the trading currencies that traders would trade. Now what is shown here, and let me just highlight that, is during the day, and you'll see there's 24 bars there that represent the 24 hours in the day, and it shows you how volatile the particular currency that we're looking at right now. And let's just have a look at which one it is. Okay, so let's go and select a currency and we'll just go down the list here and let's go for the euro. That's most probably the good one to start with. And let's go up here. And then now you can see the profile of the euro. You can see the volumes that go through the Asian market. And then you can see the volumes that go through the European opening. And then you can see the volumes that happen through the US market. And then how the volumes drift down to that level. And this is, when I say volumes, it's actually volatility. That's how volatile the currency is during those particular sessions. So if you want to trade sideways, you trade in the Asian market and those hours. If you want to trade breakout techniques, the early UK and the early US markets are pretty good for that type of thing. So that's the daily profile that you get for every single currency you select. Then the other thing it shows you is which days of the week are the currency is most active. And here you can see that on Mondays it's pretty dead, the euro, but on a Thursday it really rocks because it produces most probably 50% more than any other day. So if you want to do breakout and trend trading, those are the days to go for, Thursday and Friday. If you want to trade sideways, you do those days there. So that's also pretty handy. Then the other thing that you can look at is over time, how volatile has the euro been? In other words, how many pips every day does it move over this particular period? And I think we're looking back to January 2018 here, and you can see early in 2018 the euro was moving 100 pips a day, and now it is right down to 48 pips a day just a few months ago, and at the moment it is running at 55 pips a day. You can actually see how the volatility has dropped in the euro over the last few months, and you can therefore decide, oh well, this currency is probably more of a sideways related currency than a trending type of currency. And then on this side is the list of all the currencies that you can apply this to, and you can sort them in pip order. Now the pip order is basically telling you what volatility, how much movement is there in a day on these particular currencies, and we'll have a look at some other at those. But if you don't want to see a particular currency like that one, all you do is you go here and you find it and you click on it and it disappears. So you can set up for yourself a list of currencies that you want to see, and you can therefore not worry about watching currencies that you don't want to see. And as you can see, I've already eliminated a few there. But what this list gives you is that important information that I mentioned earlier. Which are the volatile currencies I can use for breakout and trending trading, and which are the ones that are low volatility currency that I can use for sideways and bounce trading. And let's just go down this list. It's got a whole lot of most probably unusual currencies here. The first one most probably that we can see is the pound Oz. That's, let's say, consists of the more known currencies. If we click on that, you can then see all the information that comes up about the pound Oz. Again, you've got a much bigger peak than you had with the euro in the Asian market. Then you have the British market, and then you have the US market. Here again, can you see how every single currency has a different profile? Here we've got two humps during the week, on a Tuesday and on a Thursday. And let's have a look at the volatility also jumps up and down considerably. It goes from 220 right down to 100 and let's say 10. But that is still above the euro. So this is a much more volatile currency, and at the moment it's sitting at about 160 pips. It's almost double. It's way more than double the euro volatility. So if you want to catch these breakout moves, then you use the pound Oz. But that's to show you all the fantastic information. They've got little charts so that you can actually see the profile of the particular EA, and this is the column that I use most because I just sort it in volatility order. You can sort it in dollar volatility or in pip volatility, but I like the pip volatility there. And you can customize this column to have only, let's say, the top 20 currencies that you trade. I visit this site regularly to have a look at this kind of information, and it really has. Luckily, I saw this information very early in my career, and I was able to make really quality currency decisions, and that fast-tracked my development tremendously. I see a lot of people using totally the wrong currencies for the EAs that they are trading and for the techniques that they are trading, and this is critical for that kind of approach. Now why I showed you this is exactly what I said earlier. You need to decide which kind of currencies you need to use for our various EAs, and at the bottom of the page I'm showing you right now is an analysis of the EAs and grouping of them into sideways and breakout currencies and all that type of thing. And you need to also look at the settings that we provide. We provide settings for all of our trading EAs, and you can look at those settings, and those settings will tell you which are the currencies that are performing well and which ones are not. And just a reminder again that at the moment we have an 80% off our major EAs, so take advantage of that particular deal. Now I hope what you've seen today is that you found it interesting, and that you will go and apply it to your current Forex trading. Please do not use currencies that are inappropriate for the technique that you're using or for the Forex trading EA or Forex trading robot that you're trading. It's very important to do that match. And MATF and this information that's always fresh and new will help you with that particular aspect of your trading. From me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.